welcome to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I start up my coverage of Ys, The Oath in Felghana. This is technically Ys 3, Wanderers from Ys, remastered, reimagined, redesigned, basically from the ground up. It tells, I guess, roughly the same story, but it tells it a little bit more in detail. There's actually storyline as opposed to there not really being much in the original. And it's really, really different, but it was inspired by, and I guess the base concepts and ideas were taken from Ys 3. So we've already completed the Ys Chronicles, which was Ys 1 and Ys 2. We're now starting 3. I was going to start 8 today, but unfortunately the PC release of Ys 8, it was delayed. It's postponed. I don't have a date as to when it's actually going to come out, but the PS4 versions and the PS Vita versions are out, which sucks as well because I won't be one of the first to cover it, but that's okay. It's okay. I am looking forward to covering it, and of course I'll knock it out of the park, guys and gals. When I love a series, I give it the attention and the drive, that it deserves. So, we're going to play this, we're going to have some fun with it, and that's really it. So, let's hop in. Alright, we have a very easy, normal, hard, nightmare. We're going to go with normal, because I don't know how good or bad I am going to be at this. Ys, The Oath in Felghana, or Felghana, I don't know how to say it. We'll say Felghana. That's what I'm going to roll with. There we are, Adol Kristen and our boy Adogi. And again, Ys 3, Wanderers from Ys, was the original game that got me into the Ys series. So, good stuff here coming back to this, even if it looks totally different. Well, Adol, here we are. This is a Felghana. I was hoping to get here a little earlier in the day, but I wasn't expecting the waters to be so rough. Still, this place does bring back memories. Hard to believe it's been 8 years since I left. There's Margot, I always called her Mams, and old Gardner. Not to mention Chester and Elena. I wonder how they're doing after all this time. Anyhow, so they've released 1 and 2, Ys 1 and 2, which is part of the Ys Chronicles series. They released that onto PC. They've released 3, which is this. Remastered, reimagined, all the stuff that I mentioned. 4 and 5 are missing. They went back and did an Ys Origin game, which is pre-Ys 1. And I don't believe you play as Adol Kristen. So that's a little bit weird and different. So 4 and 5 are missing. Then 6 comes into play. 7 just released at the beginning of this month. Unfortunately, that doesn't look like I'll be getting that either. So I'll end up picking that up down the road sometime. And Ys 8 is the first game, I think, in 8 years since they've last done an Ys game. And whenever the PC version of that releases, I'll have it in my hands. And I will be playing it. And you guys will be enjoying it and loving it. Anyway, continuing on. Oh man, what the hell happened here? This monument's dedicated to the god of safe journeys. It's a relic of the old religion from when people believed that spirits existed even in stuff that wasn't alive. I just don't get why anyone would deface it like this. Though, I guess maybe the rumors really are true. I heard it. What was that? It came from over there. Let's go. Hey, wait up at all. Dang it, left behind again. Oh, noes! Oh, no way. Uh-oh. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. What the hell are monsters doing in Felghana? Felghana. Uh-oh, little girl's about to get eaten. Monsters? Here? What are they doing this close to town? Oh, nope, you're not escaping. Wow, that's some forward-thinking monster action there. Chester. Huh, what? Oh, yeah, that's right, we're here. Basic actions. These are Adol's basic movements and attacks. Attack, jump, jump slash, down thrust, up thrust, and lunge attack. Alright, let's see here. Jump, we know jumping and attacking. Jump slash. Slashes in midair, slightly extends the length of your jump. Attack during the ascent while moving. Attack immediately after coming to a stop. You'll do a lunge attack. Lunges forward for more powerful sword slash. Up thrust. See, that never seems to work for me. I try it, but it doesn't seem to work. Up thrust attack during an ascent while stationary. And the down thrust attack on your downward ascent. Or descent. Alright, so there's our attack. Yeah. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and chop our way through. This is most assuredly a hack and slash adventure, ladies and gentlemen. Don't let the amazing awesomeness of the game confuse you. It is 100% hack and slash at this point. It was before, but was more of a platformer, I guess, a side-scrolling affair, as opposed to this one being like a I don't know, like 45-degree angle, isometric view, or something along those lines. Alright, what is boost mode and how is it used? Activation! When a doll's boost gauge reaches 100%, I almost said 1000, press the boost key to activate boost mode. You shine. Combat enhancements. Both the speed and strength of a doll's attacks will increase significantly with proper timing. Up to 10 consecutive hits may be landed on a single foe. The doll will only take half damage and will suffer no knockback or interruption when hit by enemies. Cool. So, boost mode. Let's do it. That was easy. Cool. So we're kind of like a superhero, it looks like. Excuse me. Thank you very much for saving me. You're a traveler, aren't you? Are you hurt at all? It's fine. Hey! It's Dogi. Are you alright at all? Right when you ran off, I got attacked by monsters too. I'd like to know what the hell those things are doing here in Felghana. Whoops. Excuse me. I guess they must have been after you. Are you okay, miss? You don't look like you're hurt, at least. Huh? What's wrong? Something on my face? Am I, like, covered in monster gore? We should probably get moving and head to town before we're attacked again. I can't say I recognize your face, but you've got to live in Redmont. I figure... Dogi? I knew it! I must be dreaming. Dogi, you're actually back. What have you been doing all this time? Hey, hold on a second now. You obviously know me, but do I know you? How could you even say that? You, me, and my brother used to play together all the time when we were kids. Don't you dare tell me you've forgotten. Oh, no way. When I last saw you, you were just a skinny little tomboy. Well, that was 8 years ago. I'm 17 now. Man, you sure are. Awkward? I'm sorry. Where are my manners? It's nice to meet you. And again, thank you very much for your help. My name is Elena. Elena Stoddart. In my time, I've wandered everywhere. Around this world, hope would always be there. Okay. He's the Oath in Felghana. Cool. So there we go. That's the opening to our game. And it looks like there's more stuff going down. Some banners here. Are those ships or like companies of men? Wagons? Wagons, okay. Alright, so it looks like maybe we hitched a ride, or there was a fortune teller telling us to go back to Dogi's homeland? Well... there were no cinematics or anything in Ys 3 Wanderers from Ys, so this is all new stuff. If you guys had played the previous game, you'll notice there's certain areas and stuff that sound familiar, but like the insides of those places, completely different. I played this a little bit. I made it to like level 8 or 9 or something like that. Haven't gotten too far into the game, so I don't know what all is to come. I don't know what all is different. But I do know it does not feel like the original Ys 3. Either way, I'm still going to have fun with it. I'm very curious to see how Nyan Falcom have remastered and redesigned the stuff to work for the PC. And while Ys 1 and Ys 2 didn't have my favorite combat systems, I still enjoyed playing them. They weren't, like, terrible games. Again, it was part of it, and it was nice to see kind of where the start of the story was. So, in that regard, I did appreciate it, but like I said, the combat itself, not a big fan of the bump system, despite its amazing naming, by the way. But yeah, running into enemies, not really what you think about when you're playing a video game. Usually you try to avoid stuff like that. Now, I apologize if talking over this is bothering anyone. I don't generally do that during cinematics, but there's no actual talking, and there's nothing to read, so I figured you guys can enjoy, and I can do a little bit of just babbling for you. And now that we are back in town, we will see where the story takes us next. Elena, where have you been? You had me worried sick staying out so late. I'm sorry, Mr. Gardner. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. It's okay, Elena. As long as you're alright, we'll pretend this never happened. So, who are your two friends? I don't believe I recognize either one of them. Heh, look a little closer. You'll get it in a second. Huh? Hey there, Gardner. Still standing at the gate like always, I see. Wait. Dogie? Is that really you? Yeah, I guess I've been a little out of touch. Sorry. My favorite little troublemaker has come home. Where have you been all this time, and what have you been up to? Well, wandering, killing monsters, saving the world, the usual. Anyway, I brought a pal of mine along. Go on, Adol. Introduce yourself. Adol introduced himself to Gardner. An adventurer, eh? Well, that's certainly a rarity. But from the looks of that sword on your belt, I can tell you're no amateur. No, he's quite remarkable. I was attacked by monsters just now, and he came right to my rescue. Is that a fact? Well then, you have my thanks, good sir. I'm sorry I wasn't there to help. That's the problem with gate duty. You miss all the real trouble out in the field. True. Does raise a point worth discussing, though. Why are there monsters here in the first place? I'd heard rumors that Felghana has fallen on hard times, but I had no idea it had gotten so bad. Yeah, things certainly aren't looking up these days. It's been pretty bad for around a year now. We're rarely visited by anyone anymore as a result. No travelers, no merchants. Man, that sucks. Well, it's getting late. You can tell me all about where you've been and what you've been doing come morning. Okay. Open that gate, boy. For now, you should head on in and get some sleep. I bet you're exhausted after what you've been through. Probably a little bit tired, no doubt. No doubt. So the town, again, this was a side-scrolling platforming game. A lot of combat. It was like hack and slash platforming. So having like a pseudo three-dimensional town, pretty different as opposed to running left and then running right. This place sure hasn't changed much either. I used to live and work at this inn when I was a kid. I owe Mams a lot for looking after me back then. Hey, Elena, go get Chester, would you? I haven't seen him in so long, and we can't have a reunion party if everyone's not here. I'm sorry. He's not in town right now. What? Aw, no way. Oh well, what can you do? He's probably pretty busy. I'm afraid I'll be taking my leave for the night as well. My long absence likely had a few people worried, so I should let them know that I'm okay. Yeah, go ahead. We'll be fine here for the night. We're probably going to hang out a little before we go to bed. By the way, are you and Chester still living with the mayor? Oh, no. He and I have a house on the edge of town now. It's just... Something wrong? Oh, it's nothing. Really? I guess I'll be off then. It was nice to meet you at all, and good to see you again, Dogie. I know you two must be tired from your journey. Please take it easy and get some rest, okay? She's hiding something, folks. She's hiding something. Could it be sinister? Probably not, but who knows? She's acting kind of strange. Yeah, probably just been a rough day for her. Man, though, she sure filled out nicely. And she's got that whole childhood friend thing going for her, too. Ah, who am I kidding, though? She's gonna fall for you, not me. That's just how it goes. Let's just get inside. I've heard it both ways. I've heard it both ways. Dogi? Mams. I can't believe it. It's really you. My little nightmare's come home. And look at those muscles. You've grown so big. Last time I saw you were a pudgy little brat. Yeah, it's me. I'm back. You're looking good as well. Or you're looking well, I guess. Probably a little less creepy. Fine. You know, I haven't heard a peep out of you since you left. Would it be so much to ask for some kind of contact? A letter, at least, if you couldn't visit? I'm sorry, ma'ams. Well, I always figured you'd do well for yourself. It certainly is nice to see you back safely, though. Oh, and you're a friend of Dogi's, then? I am. The doll gave his name and explained that he had been traveling with Dogi for quite some time. I see. Well, thank you for looking after our little wayward wanderer. Unfortunately, you have arrived at a pretty bad time. Lots of unpleasant business going on lately. But still, happy events like these are so rare, so I intend to enjoy this while I can. Ma'ams. You two boys must be hungry. Let me fix you up a nice big meal, and you better clean your plates if you know what's good for you. I'm scared. It's fine. Oh. Ominous music. I love it. I love it so much. So then, how is the investigation coming along? You have nothing to worry about, my lord. We've already confirmed their locations. The Tigre Quarry, the Ilburn Ruins, and the Sacred Mountains of Elderm. All that now remains is to organize the men and begin our search in earnest. Excellent, excellent. Once I possess what I seek, my might and majesty will be known far and wide. Indeed, perhaps my homeland could lay claim to all of Europe. Either way, this certainly should be an enjoyable undertaking, wouldn't you agree? In your hands, my lord, I'm certain that dream will become a reality. Ha! Indeed it will, indeed it will. I leave the search in your hands. Make certain it continues without interruption. I expect good news forthwith. You do me great honor. I pledge you my success, Lord McGuire. I shall see to it that your faith in me is not misplaced. Indeed. Alright, cool. Okay, that's not ominous music. It's creepy music, though. I guess we slept, now we're awake. So, doll, while I'm here, I think I'm going to swing by the Elderm Mountains for a bit to visit my old master. He's the one who taught me everything I know about fighting back when I was a kid. If anyone would know the reason for all the monsters showing up around here, he'd be the one. I won't be gone long, though. You should relax and tour the town. It's a really nice place. If you have any questions, you can ask Elena. She said her house is on the outskirts of town, so I'm sure it won't be too tough to find. I'm off for now. See you later, buddy. Bye, Dogi. Alright, and we can jump. Jump around. Alright, let's go. We got business to attend to. Hello. Oh, hey, you're the guy who took the room next door last night, aren't you? You've got some guts, I'll say. Certainly not tourist season in Felghana right now. Felghana, sorry. Name's Antonio. I'm here on business from the Romoon Empire. Have you ever heard of a thing called Revol ore? It's a really high-quality rock mineral native to this region, and it's also the reason I'm here. Okay. Don't get me wrong, I'm as interested as the next guy in the old legends and historic landmarks and such. And like anywhere else, Felghana's got a fair share of buried treasure stories. But Revol ore, that's the real deal. Don't get me wrong, blah, 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 blah. Alright, stop talking to him. Thank you. Let us leap around. Alright, there's 3 peeps. Let's talk to this guy. Sup? I used to call me Damas. I know that's how you say that. Or dumb bass, maybe. I came all the way here from Garmin for no reason at all. Got something on your mind, Red? You ain't gonna try to make me stop drinking, are you? You'd better not. This bottle's the only friend I've got. Yeah, well, you do that. You gonna say anything else? Oh. Oh, what the hell, man? This was supposed to be my big break. Heard I could go right from zero to hero. Apparently not. You're a doll. Margot told me about you. She says you're a close friend of Dogi's. And an adventurer, no less. Well, you certainly picked quite a time to come to Felghana. Plenty of bad tidings these days. Strange weather's been wreaking havoc with our harvest, and monsters have been running around all over the place. Nobody knows what's next, and nobody really wants to know. Count yourself lucky that you're just visiting. I do count myself lucky. Good morning. Did you sleep well? I guess Dogi's already gone out. Lord knows where. Still can't ever sit still, that boy. Even after all these years, he's grown the muscles of a man, but he's still got the head of a hyperactive little brat. He hasn't got you into trouble during your travels, has he? Oh, more than once. More than once. Alright, we're out in the bright day, and we are practicing our vertical leap, which is quite impressive, by the way. Let's go talk to the gal. Oh, hello, you're Dogi's friend, right? They say you were a dashing swordsman, but you're even cuter than I'd expected. Sorry we can't meet you with bigger smiles. Not only was the harvest awful this year, but our taxes are up again. I don't know how I'm going to keep food at my family's table at this rate. To top it off, the lord of the land has ordered the quarry closed indefinitely, so my husband's totally unable to work. It's like our hands are tied here, and we're just waiting to starve. Well, that's kind of depressing, Fiona. Maybe we should call you Debbie Downer. Just smile and wave. Just smile and wave. What's up, old lady? What do you want with me, stranger? Please, just leave me be. You're too young to have gone deaf. Please, just get out of here. Leave me be. Well, you're just a super happy bundle of joy, aren't you? Tra-la-la-la-la. Ah, hello. You're that swordsman who arrived alongside Dogi. No? My name's Harold. I'm a local merchant. Pretty good one, too. Redmont is known for a local lord called Reval. And I'm one of the best Reval salesmen there is. Or I was, anyway, until this mess in the quarry came about, the accident, the monsters, the closure edict. Sure would be nice if I could get all this settled soon, so I could start making a living again. Indeed. What's up, little girl? Hey, I found Mr. Red. Amazing. Elena told me your hair was super red like fire, and I didn't believe her, but she was right. You want to play a game with me, Mr. Adol? Daddy's gone to the quarry, and I'm just so bored. All right, we'll play hopscotch. Huh, huh, huh. No? Okay.
Hello, anyone home, old man? So Dogi came back after hearing all the nasty rumors about Felghana, did he?
That's all well and good, but he's just up and left us 8 years ago. And I don't forgive and forget so easily. Besides, it's just monsters. In my day, we fought off much bigger beasts using nothing but tree branches. For fun! Mayor Edgar's got the right idea. He's out at the quarry with my son, checking up on some weird monument we unearthed. I'm going to let the Count... What? I'm going to let the Count or a few piddly monsters tell him what to do. No, sir. We miners are tough. We can take care of ourselves. Count McGuire's is being a stupid tyrant trying to close the place. Yeah, he is. Tyrant. Fool. Alright, let's go talk to the gal. I think she's over this way. Oh, good morning, Adol. Hello. Is Dogi not with you today? Adol explained that Dogi had gone to visit his old master in the Elderm Mountains. Oh, that's... Well, it's not very nice of him, to be honest. He hasn't even shown you around yet. True. But that's Dogi for you. 8 years ago, he suddenly decided he simply had to go on a journey of self-discovery to become a man, he said. I wasn't fond of the idea myself, but Chester sternly opposed it. The two of them got into quite a scuffle. They did make up right as Dogi was about to leave, though. To be honest, I have something I need to tell Dogi. Remember yesterday when I said Chester was out of town? Well, that's the truth, or that's true, but he's actually, well, he hasn't been back in over 6 months. He left a note for me on the day he vanished. He said, I won't be back for a while. I haven't heard anything from him at all since then, not a word. Not sure how to tell Dogi after he's come all this way. Sorry, I didn't mean to dump all my apprehensions on you. When he gets back, I guess I'll just have to give it to him straight. I'm sure Dogi will take the news well. After all he's seen and done with you. As well as he can, anyway. Sure. So this is the... Oh, that's the church, I think. Maybe that's the mayor's house. I think it's a church. Yep, it's the church. Hello, nun lady. Oh, hello, I don't believe we've met. Which means you must be a doll, that friend of Dogi's I've been hearing so much about. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Nell, and I'm a devotee of the church. Is it true that you saved Elena from a pack of wild monsters? I can't read today. Not that I can read any day, guys and gals. Words cannot express how thankful we are for that. Indeed, I have pledged myself to this church for many a year, and have known the Stoddart children since they were very little. They've always regarded me as a big sister to them, sister with a small s, that is. And I've always regarded them in kind, which is why traumatic events like last night's unpleasantness affects me so. Yeah, I get that. What could Elena have possibly been doing out so late, I wonder? I'm always warning her of the dangers outside the town's walls. She is well aware what could happen to her. Perhaps her defiant behavior is related to her brother. Maybe. Oh, you must be a doll. I am. It's nice to meet you. I'm Father Jean-Pierre, pastor of this church. Elena's had quite a lot to say about you. I understand you're the one who saved her when she was ambushed by a pack of monsters. For that I must truly thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm certain Elena had her reasons for being out so late. She denied any, of course, claiming it was just a flight of fancy, but I feel there's more to it than that. If I pressure her to tell me things she wishes to hide, though I can see no good of coming of it. Well, but I digress. Please forgive me. This is our very first meeting, and here I am babbling away. May God's blessing be with you in your travels. If anything ever troubles you, always remember the church's doors are open. Come by any time, day or night. May God's blessing be... Alright. So that's a thing. The mayor's house, I believe, is right here? Nope. I thought... No, it's this one, right? This is the mayor's house? Yeah, this is the mayor's house. I don't believe there's anyone home, though, because the mayor is not home. Alright, we're about out of time, so let's see if we can't get a little bit further along, and then we get to actually do, like, all combat and gameplay and stuff, as opposed to storyline things in the next episode. What? How many were there? I'm not sure, but there were definitely a lot, more than I've ever seen before. I'm here. Talk to me. Hey, doll, I'm afraid our chat about your adventures will have to wait. Something's just come up, and I haven't the foggiest idea what I'm going to do about it. Who are you? Doll introduced himself and asked what was happening. Monsters started gushing out of the deep mine shafts in the Tigray quarry. It's east of here. We only just barely made it out of there alive, but Mayor Edgar is still inside, so Dewey, the head miner, asked me to go into town and get some help. Anybody who's willing and able. Dogi could do this job easily, but he left town a short while ago, probably too far away to track him down now. I can't go myself either, since I'm the only one trained in defensive combat around here. I've got to guard the town. Oh, I know! Adol, I hate to ask, but we could really use your strength. Would you put your adventurer's skill to use for us? And check out the quarry in my place? Yes, please, it would mean a great deal to me as well. The mayor, Dewey, and even Paul are in grave danger right now. Yeah, I'll do it. Thank you so much for this. I can't even imagine how to repay you. Lots and lots of fruit snacks. We're in your debt, Adele. Here, I've got a map of Felghana. You might need it. Love it. You should also make sure you're well prepared, as it sounds you'll be fighting some monsters in there. Take this and use it to get your equipment refined. Revolor. Acquired 50 gold. Go and talk to Adonis, the town smithy. Tell him I sent you, or he probably won't give you the time of day. He's a stubborn one, but he knows how to pound metal like nobody's business. Your equipment is in good hands with him. I do hate asking you to put your life at risk for us, but we need you right now. Show us what you're made of, adventurer. Quest accepted. Alright, we're going to head into this part. This is where the blacksmith is. This is where we'll break off the episode, and in the next episode, ladies and gentlemen, we'll get our equipment refined as previously stated. We will head out of town and we'll begin our running around, hacking and slashing, battling our way through, and hopefully achieving ultimate victory. Once Ease 8 does drop, I will start playing that immediately. I'll be playing this probably a bit slower. I'm thinking maybe twice a week, something like that. So look for that, and yeah, we should have some fun, guys and gals. We should have some fun. If you guys want more information about the game, where you can get the game, information on developer, or any of that wonderful fun stuff, it'll all be down below in the description of the video. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave a like. Comment, let me know what you thought. Like, seriously, do you like what you see? Did you guys play the original Ease 3? Is it as different as I'm saying? Because I know it is. But if anyone who hasn't played it, maybe I'll see if I can't find a way of recording just a tiny bit of Ease 3 so you guys can see, like, the original, how different the game actually is. And, you know, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Again, I've played through Ease 1 and 2. This is the third in the series on PC. We'll be playing through this as well as many of the others in the series, possibly all of the others in the series. Anyway, folks, until the very next episode, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you so much for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.